Hi everyone and welcome to the Hermetic Shaman. My name is Jayme, and if you're new here, I am so glad that you have found your way to this space. If you are returning, thank you from the bottom of my heart for all of your continued support. Today's reading is a general message for the sign of Capricorn. This could be Capricorn anywhere in your birth chart. Cross-watchers, you're welcome as well. Flip the roles however you see fit. But everyone, please only take what resonates with you in your personal situation and gently release what doesn't. If this message supports you in any way, please hit that like button, be sure to subscribe and follow, and please hit that notification bell so you never miss out on a reading. Alrighty, Capricorn. Tapping into the energy. You are about to achieve some kind of milestone or have some kind of major victory here. Some kind of wish, prayer is about to be granted for you at this time. There is somebody here that is lurking. I feel like somebody here is lurking. They're lurking through the bushes, right? They're seeing this change that is taking place within you and maybe in your own environment. Maybe something here has become apparent. Maybe you can't hide something anymore. Somebody here wants to double back this person that is lurking. And that's because I feel like this person is the one who essentially like threw you away as if you were nothing, as if you were worthless. That's the energy that it's feeling like. Maybe because they weren't getting something that they wanted, or they were unwilling to compromise in some kind of way, or they thought that they could do better, get better, or that they didn't need you anymore. So they were like, bye. They were okay with burning that bridge. But now some kind of reality is sinking in, and maybe whatever it is that they thought that they were going to get somewhere else, they didn't get it. And maybe now they want to circle back because they need you again. So be very, very careful because you're about to succeed in something. And it's like you're the one that threw me away. So you had to readjust your plans, your circumstances. And you really had to readjust your direction. Right? And now that everything is set in motion, and now that redirection, it's like now that you're finally ready to like step through that threshold and finally make it complete, it's like somebody's like, no, but wait. That's what I have in the energy so far. We're gonna see what else is going on. Universe. What is going on in Capricorn energy? And what is it that Capricorn needs to know at this time? This could be somebody who wants to stop you from getting into a new relationship, somebody who wants to stop you from leaving, but they were the ones that threw you away in the first place. Yeah, see, Eight of Swords reversed, and this Tower energy. Some of you guys could be dealing with the Scorpio. Doesn't have to be, or you could have Scorpio highly aspected in your chart. There is something here that is being dissolved here, and you're realizing that it's not your problem. Maybe somebody here wanted you to keep something together. I don't know, this seems like there's a lot of mental projection here with this Eight of Swords reversed, being confined in some kind of mental prison. This could be somebody here who wants to make you feel like something here was your fault, but the shocking surprise is that it's not. And that you're not the one that needs to be the glue that constantly keeps something together. I feel like whatever this energy is that keeps tossing you away, it's like they were hoping to make you bend. They wanted to like bend your will to theirs in a way until you finally said enough is enough. I'm not going to be somebody wanted you to chase them is what it feels like. They wanted you to constantly be dependent on them, even though it's giving that they were dependent on you. This has to do with somebody being in their ego, being in their pride, trying to maintain some kind of image or some kind of bravado. Either way, something here is crumbling down, some kind of karmic contract is being dissolved. You have the lovers here that are being casted out of this tower. Something here is over. And I feel like with this Eight of Swords, you're like, I'm ready to let it be over. See, somebody threw you away for the last time, is what it feels like. We have the Eight of Pentacles. You're too busy here focused focused on building some kind of future, focused on building some kind of independence for yourself. Because the Eight of Pentacles is working towards the Nine of Pentacles. That's what you're headed. You're headed towards independence. Somebody sees all of the work that you have been putting in. And that's why they want to circle back. Because they're like, ooh, look at all those fancy pentacles. Do you mind if I have one of those? Oh, I need one of those. Oh, I love you again. Can I have that? That's what it feels like. And both of these being 8s, one in the reverse and one upright, what goes around comes back around. Somebody's being served a piece of humble pie. And I feel like you're going to be serving them this piece of humble pie. 6 of Swords. Somebody doesn't want you to move on towards peace. 9 of Cups. They don't want you to have your wishes fulfilled. You could be dealing with somebody here who's very highly overindulgent. This is somebody that's wanting to win at all costs, as long as they get what it is that they want. Universe. Tell us more. We have Judgment, the Knight of Wands, and the 3 of Cups. Like I said, you are going to be celebrating. There is going to be some kind of victory here. You have persevered, and you did it by being yourself. You didn't have to try and... Something here about you not getting revenge. This involves some kind of glow up in some kind of way. You're holding somebody accountable, and you're moving forward towards what you're inspired by. This is you turning your back on the past. And what's coming in quick is some kind of judgment. You know, this Knight of Wands talks about persevering through, moving through the obstacles, being brave, not allowing fear to set in. Maybe in the past somebody here was using some kind of fear tactics in order to make you, like, hesitant. Something here was very mentally abusive. I have strong Sagittarius, Leo energy here, but either way, you have been brave. You're persevering through this. You could be shining really bright right now at this time. This could involve work, like maybe you've moved through some kind of obstacle here. No, this feels more personal. You decided to walk away. To leave behind a situation here that was emotionally depleting. It was leaving you on empty. You're headed towards true happiness. This is because you're finally accepting the fact that you deserve better. And sometimes part of giving out judgment is accepting judgment on our own. Maybe it's realizing that sometimes some people are not going to change. Universe, tell us more for Capricorn, please. The 5 of Cups reversed, the Page of Pentacles upright, the 5 of Wands reversed. See, by you accepting that judgment on yourself, right? By realizing, you know what, this person's not going to change, so, you know, I'm no longer going to be trapped and allow that fear of losing out, because I've already lost out. Once you accepted the judgment of yourself that you deserve better, bam. It's like you're no longer crying over spilled milk, and some kind of opportunity comes a-knocking. Or you start working towards what it is that you are attracting, and you are attracting it with this Page of Pentacles. It is coming in. Something here about you also being emotionally mature, emotionally intelligent at this time, keeping in place firm boundaries in regards to your heart. You know who to be guarded to, and you know who to be open to with this King of Cups. Ace of Wands reverse and the 9 of Cups upright. Again, you have a greedy person here who's not going to be able to move forward. You're headed towards wish fulfillment. You're putting in the work, even though it is taking time with this Knight of Pentacles. But you're doing it the right way. And you're realizing that now, because somebody was keeping you trapped in some kind of karmic loop, and they wanted to make you feel like you weren't going to get any better, and that you had to settle and compromise and deal with what was given to you. And what I mean by that is how this person treated you. It's like somebody kind of took you for granted, always thought that you would always be there. They took you for granted, but now you're serving them a piece of humble pie. Something here is not healthy competition. With this Five of Wands reverse, you're done fighting as well. You're like, you know what, this isn't healthy. Somebody here has been very emotionally abusive, and I feel like you've opened up your eyes to that. There is going to be some kind of celebration, because you put the plan in motion. You put the plan in motion. What's that song from Sweetie? Motion? She put it in motion? Universe. Give me 3 more. Give me 1 more, thank you. The Fool reverse, the Page of Wands reverse, and Strength reverse. At the bottom, that's exactly what this is. Somebody's trying to use some kind of fear in order to hold yourself back. They're hoping that you would ignore yourself with this Ace of Cups at the bottom, that you wouldn't take the opportunity to love yourself. That you won't do what's best for you. But that's what you're doing with this King of Cups. And as that King of Wands. You're like, fear be damned. I'm not falling for the fear again. You're not falling for the fear tactics. Somebody wanting to keep a fight going. You could be dealing, I mean, this individual here, maybe for them, like, they feel like love is when you're still giving them some kind of attention, even if it is yelling and fighting, but that's not love. Maybe that's what they've always known. We do have the Lovers and the Six of Cups reverse with this Ace of Cups. It's like taking stock at the past. You know what? It wasn't that very cheerful. This has to do with the soul tie, family, friend, lover, business. Something here has run its course. And you're done trying to be the only one trying to keep it alive. And that's leading to some kind of victory and celebration for you, because you've pinpointed what the problem was. And you've accepted the parts and the pieces that you needed to in order for you to move on. And you did it out of love. You did it out of self-love, self-respect. Actually, give me 1 moment, Capricorn. I'm going to use the bathroom. Alrighty, Capricorn. I am back. I have Aries and Leo here on the table as well. Aquarius, too, for some of you. Excuse me. Universe, please tell us more. For Capricorn, please. Something here about AutoZone. I don't know if somebody here is having car issues, car troubles, or somebody here is getting in the zone, because I just heard, get in the zone, AutoZone. Universe, tell us more. Universe, tell us more for Capricorn, please. There's a main male here. We have a privileged lady. And we have somebody here who's concerned. Somebody here is concerned about a situation. It's either the man or this privileged lady. This privileged lady could just be somebody here who's entitled. We have some kind of change. Somebody here is concerned that some kind of change is taking place. I feel like it's this privileged lady who's making some kind of change. You could have an older gentleman here that's very, very concerned that this change is going to lead to some kind of bad health. Don't even tell me that somebody here is going to claim, I don't know, for some of you, like somebody here could be abusing the fact that they want to you know, off themselves as a last-ditch effort to try and keep you around. Somebody here is concerned. That's for someone, not everyone. But there is some kind of change that is inevitable that is occurring here. This concerned, like somebody here is in the middle of something. Universe. We have expectation. Somebody here has been expecting something. A thief. That's what it is. A thief is expecting maybe for you to fall for their tricks again. And they're concerned because maybe nothing's working, nothing's sticking, and they don't know what else to do. Universe, give me one more for Capricorn, please. We have a wealthy man and poverty. Maybe somebody here is going to be impoverished. Maybe somebody here was focused. Maybe this thief presented himself to be as a wealthy man, but he's really just a street rat. We have some kind of adjudication here that is taking place. Somebody here is all in their thoughts because they were expecting something to go in their way. This thief. But now they're headed towards poverty because they presented themselves to be as something that they aren't, because they wanted to be the main man. They wanted to rob somebody of their privilege, of their perceived privilege. Maybe of your perceived privilege. Now they're all in their thoughts because some kind of adjudication here is not going in their favor. Something here is being put to rest. Somebody here could even be wanting to off themselves because maybe they're being held accountable for something and they don't want to face it. So someone here is taking the coward way out. That's not for everybody, and I don't wish that upon anybody. There is help available. Or somebody here does not want something coming out. Maybe some kind of verdict here is going to look very unfavorable for them. Something here about something's going to be like open record. This just took a turn. Either way, you're going to be victorious, Capricorn. You're going to be celebrating something. You know what? Let me pull a couple of these. Don't tell the other signs. Universe, tell us more for Capricorn. Setting the record straight. The record is going to set something straight, and somebody here does not want to hear it. That just clarifies what I just said. You know, people who rob, steal, and thieve, they in themselves are creating some kind of glamour, some kind of illusion. They have to present themselves to not be a thief in order for people to trust them. So somebody's glamour has fallen, their illusion has fallen. Universe, tell us more. It says caution. Caution. A contract here has been broken. I think you're being urged to slow down with this caution. Because I don't know why this yellow, I'm thinking of a speed bump. You're being asked to slow down because what's going to come out might really like piss you off. So don't feed into that. Be very cautious. There is some kind of contract, some kind of divorce that is taking place. A contract here has ended with that tower energy as well. Some kind of red lipstick stains. There's a lot of evidence here of somebody's betrayal, romantic or platonic or familial. Somebody here was trying to put you in your place. They didn't like your perceived privilege. Somebody wanted to have some kind of dominion over you. They wanted to have some kind of say. over your life. They wanted to be in control because they were a thief. Okay. Because if you were easy to control, you were easy to manipulate. You were easier to take from. Look what that got them. Poverty. Somebody here was just trying to fulfill some kind of a fantasy at all costs. Trying to fulfill a fantasy. This could be somebody here who, I don't know, could be a little bit delusional. Maybe somebody is already a little tapped. A couple of screws loose. Maybe some bolts are missing. The record is being set straight. Universe, tell us more. We have a copycat. Somebody here is just a copycat. This is somebody here who mimics and copies those that they are around. Because they're a thief. They have to blend in. Something here is falling apart. It's falling into pieces. And that whoever needs anger management, somebody here is big time mad. They can't control themselves. Somebody here did something under an illusion or a delusion. Maybe under an anger spell. Maybe they weren't seeing straight. Maybe they were seeing red. Maybe they were trying to get revenge. I don't know. Somebody here was definitely in their ego. They can't manage themselves. They can't manage their emotions. Universe, tell us more for Capricorn. We have a hater. This person is just a hater. And this is somebody that was already in private relationships with other people. And what I'm getting by this, like if this is like platonic, like this could be somebody who maybe you don't get along with somebody. They're like, yeah, that person is like, you know what I mean? Like they join on, you know, acting like they don't like them too. When in all actuality, they're like, they're in a secret relationship with them. They're still friends. Take that however it resonates. This could be somebody romantic. This could be somebody who is constantly dating other people. Somebody in the closet, keeping some kind of relationship in the closet. Maybe something here is secretive. Maybe somebody here was using you to be a part of a lavender relationship. To try and keep up the guise, some kind of appearance. That's for someone, not everyone. Somebody here that was just putting on a show. They were putting on a show. They were putting on a glamour. They were pretending. They were pretending to be something that they're not. This is somebody that's just a secret hater. Let me clean this up. We're going to pull out some tea leaves. And then we'll close this out. Universe, please tell us more for Capricorn. Something here is being balanced out. Like I said, justice and victory are yours. Universe, please tell us more for Capricorn. Lobster, financial pinch. It did come out in the reverse. Excuse me, whatever financial struggle you were going through, I feel like that's reversing for you. We have spear, heartache over what you no longer have. Somebody could be trying to make you feel bad, like I said earlier. About maybe you leaving them behind, but yet they were the ones that tossed you away, so they want you to feel bad. We have hard work ahead. So there's a lot of hard work ahead here for you. We have bull. Do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. Somebody is hoping that you would back down, but the truth is that now maybe you have the financial means in order to finally get something done here. Maybe something here that you have been planning. Right, like I said in the beginning of this reading, you have been putting in the work to get you had to reacclimate yourself. You had to readjust. And now that all of the plans are falling into motion for you, maybe the finances are finally stacking up, somebody here wants you to back down, but do not back down from the opposition. We have dog close up. Pleasure with a close friend. You could be connecting and bonding with a really close friend of yours. Maybe you're finding some kind of solitude in them. We have not. Unsuccessful plans. So somebody's plans are going to be very unsuccessful. You're too busy climbing the ladder towards success. And some of you guys are getting a new job, new career, or some new venture is getting ready to take off for you. Or some kind of new experience is getting ready to take off for you. We have moon, change in your life. There is some change that is taking place in your life at this time. And I feel like this is because you are climbing the ladder towards success. This is change that you asked for, and you're following the flow. And somebody is coming in to be the resistance. Universe, tell us more for Capricorn, please. We have Lion. It's time to act. It's time for you to act. It's time for you to act. Somebody's plans are going to be unsuccessful here because I feel like you've already taken this offer with this new job and career. You've taken the offer from the universe for this next phase, for this next chapter, for this new contract. We have fair woman. Dealings a relationship with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. And then we have an older woman. Dealings a relationship with an older woman. There could be like a mother-daughter combo here. I feel like that came out in one of the collective readings that I did. Not the one that I'm posting today, but I think the one I posted last time. But either way, there is some kind of opportunity or windfall that is happening here for you. Or this could be you and your mom. Maybe your mom is your close friend. Maybe you're deepening a bond with them in some kind of way. Maybe they're the ones that are helping you climb this ladder towards success, helping you get some kind of work done or put some kind of plan into motion. Universe, tell us more. We have a fair man. Dealings a relationship with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. I don't know, maybe we have siblings here. I mean, both of these people are fair individuals. Or you could be dealing with a couple who's on the same vibe, or an older couple. Take it however it resonates. Some kind of family wishes are getting ready to come true for you, and somebody wanted you to have great worry over nothing. And then Vine, seek out information that will help you. Maybe that's what you did. Maybe that's what's helping you climb this ladder towards success. Because you sought out some kind of knowledge, some kind of information that you needed. Maybe you went to somebody here who's older and wiser. And they, and they gave you whatever it is that you were seeking in order to help make some kind of family wishes come true for you. But somebody wanted you to worry over nothing. Because the worry was never yours to carry. Universe, please give us an affirmation for Capricorn. Thank you, universe. We have ideal partnership. I am a rare and precious find, and my brilliance will be reflected back to me when I am paired with a true match. My ideal partnerships and working relationships are easy and free-flowing. I deserve greatness because I am greatness. And to paraphrase Rumi, what I'm looking for is also looking for me. In fact, he or she might be paraphrasing Rumi right now. So you are looking for people who are just as rare as you, who are on the same frequency as you. And you're going to get that. Because you're not settling, you're not compromising. Universe, please give us a final message for Capricorn. Final message for Capricorn, please. Okay, that's way too many, Universe. Please give us one final message for Capricorn. We have positive outlook, number 29. That breaks down to an 11. How you feel depends on your own mental attitude. The many faces of Ganesha reflect how you feel about the different aspects of your life. Spirituality, health, finances, relationship, and emotional well-being. It is important to remember that circumstances are not good or bad, but always neutral. It is how you approach a situation that will determine your outcome. If you choose to see something as depressing, it will be. If you choose to see it as encouraging, it will be. Your mind determines how your day will go. Your state of mind has influence over your body, your relationships, your emotional well-being, and how you view your finances. Every day you are so careful when considering what you will eat during that day. You have the opportunity to be just as discerning when it comes to how you think. You can conquer your moods no matter how bad a mood you seem to be in. Make up your mind that you are not going to be controlled by your moods anymore. If you do find yourself in a low disposition, take a moment to acknowledge what brought this up for you. Take positive action and shift back to happiness or being positive. Continue to have that positive outlook. Somebody is trying to rob that from you because it's leading you towards success and victory. And this thief just wants you to let them in. I don't think you're gonna. But that is what I have for y'all, Capricorn. I am sending you all lots of love and lots of light. And I'll see you next time. Ciao.